Hey everyone, welcome back to Nortman Reviews. I'm John, and again, we're looking at something a little bit different. This is not a comic book, not even a book. This is a children's book, more or less. It's a Star Wars version of Where's Waldo called Where's the Wookie? A look and find book. I had this was given, let me start over. I had a son, my firstborn, my only son, a couple of years ago, and we were donated all sorts of different books and things from people and given and gifted things. And I didn't know I had this for like such a long time. And I was looking through my son's books, and I was getting tired of the same old like books that make noise about fire trucks or farm animals that he loved to impress the buttons. And I pulled out this Star Wars, and I'm like, oh, this might be fun. And we started looking at it, and it's really kind of, I mean, it's fun for me to look through it with him because he gets so excited about seeing Chewbacca. He has a little stuffed animal of him, and he likes Chewbacca. And when I've shown him some stuff with Star Wars, he's like always gotten excited when Chewie's been around. So he gets really excited about this book, especially when we find Chewbacca. So I wanted to, as I'm looking at it through hit with him, you know, you see all the art and all like the little details that are in these books. And if you're familiar with Where's Waldo, you know that aside from looking for Waldo or the Wookiee, that there's all these little details within the art that are just fun. You could stare at that thing for hours and not find everything. So I wanted to look through some of this for a little bit to show people. And if you have a kid or anybody who's a Star Wars fan, this might be a fun little gift for them. And I think you can get there's a bunch of these books, it seems like, on Amazon for not too terribly cheap. So let's take a crack at it. Where's the Wookiee? I want to make sure I know the artist is credited in here somewhere, and we'll find it. So it's kind of, you're a stormtrooper, basically. There's this wanted poster for Chewbacca. And, you know, the hunt is on, so you want, the stormtroopers are, like, looking for Chewbacca. But you also get to look for Han Solo, the Millennium Falcon, Greedo, Boba Fett, Dengar, Bosk, Zuckuss, Forlom, and IG-88. And it has little descriptions of them. And it's said in like, it's like a, it's written like it's a report, like you're the stormtrooper and they're talking about you. This rebel is the #1 prize. Despite his towering height and distinctive smell, he is an expert at evading capture. Some of these others, Boba Fett, the most notorious bounty hunter in the universe, is on Chewie's trail. Beating him to the bounty will not be easy. The Millennium Falcon, home to Han and Chewie, this famous freighter is lightning fast and rarely at port. If it's not in hyperspace, you might be able to spot it. Yeah. IG-88, this bounty hunter was once an IG series assassin droid. Watch out for those sensors because this droid is fierce competition. So that's kind of like, you get to look for Chewie. Where's the Wookiee? Find the Wookiee, but you can find all these other guys while you're searching. So, and then here's like all the locations. I like this little picture of the stormtrooper, and there's like a word bubble, but with just a little shot of R2 or a droid with a question mark, like, where are the droids? So it says, Chewie has a sizable bounty on his head, rarely seen without his partner in crime, Han Solo. Can you find this furry criminal before other accomplished bounty hunters beat you to it? These are the locations where Chewie has been known to hide. So we're not going to look at every single one of these. Maybe we will, but let's just get into it. But it has just a page where it shows all these. So there's fucking a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So here we are at the Jawa market. As you can see, there's like just so much going on in these pictures and these drawings, right? It's kind of is hard for me to, I have to like bring this in close to show you, but I also want to point out certain things. Look, there's There's R2 and that droid and God, why can't I think of that little ball droid's name? It doesn't matter. There is the Millennium Falcon. That's probably like the easiest Millennium Falcon to find in these pages. Sometimes it's not even in space. There's Han Solo. And what else can we find in here? There's just so much in all these. I mean, there's this thing from episode 2. Where's Chewbacca? I've found him in most of these, but then I always forget where he's at. But you get the idea. I'm not gonna sit here and try and waste all our time finding him. I mean, are some of these things like even from Star Wars? Like this guy, is he from Star Wars, or this thing? Is it from Star Wars, or is that from like Doctor Who? I don't know. Yeah, this guy's still looking for the droid. So, Hoth, and always has descriptions of like the planet. Many a battle has been fought between the rebels and Imperials of this dramatic snowscape. The two sides bring their greatest firepower and soldiers to defend their cause, but they have to watch out for Hoth's local predators, which are those things. So here's also a problem. Every now and then you're going to find a Wookiee in here that's not Chewbacca. That's not Chewie. I can tell you that right now. But that's cool. Fucking AT-AT. I never say AT-AT. I think that's the dumbest way to say it. It's an AT-AT. But, you know, you say it wrong if you'd like. But see, there's Chewbacca right there. Just a little head poking out. So that's how hard he is to find on some of these things. But the perspective on these is really, like, well done. Like, it's, like, down looking at it. And the perspective of, like, these walkers is just really cool. Like, this guy is an exceptionally good artist. It lets you see inside some of the... Oh, there's Han. It lets you see inside some of these things. Just all this action going on, all these little details. Again, you can just stare at this thing forever, right? Like these guys hanging out on it, these guys climbing up the side. See, and here's the problem. Like, I always thought like the Millennium Falcon would be the easiest to find, but if it's not in the sky, like where the fuck is it? And it's just kind of like a little diagram every now and then. I think the Millennium Falcon is the hardest thing to find on these fucking pages. Let's see. So many snow troopers. There's IG-88 right there. These guys fighting right here. That's funny. There's some fucking Jedi dude there with a lightsaber. These are also out of continuity. Like, these guys aren't, you know, certain characters shouldn't be in certain places in these, but that's just the nerd side of me. Geonosis, oh my god. I mean, I love this. There's all this fucking crazy shit with these aliens, the Geonosians. See, you'd think that's Chewbacca, but it's not. He's got a vest on. But I love these, like, these alien things here. Just, they're really well drawn. See, look. Oh, wait, no, that guy was there. Yeah, we had skipped. It's not in chronological order. There's those pig guards, Gamorrean guards, are they? Is that Lando right there? There's IG-88 bent over, ready for whatever. I know I had found Chewbacca on this page even just the other night. Oh, fuck, this guy's gonna get fucked up, right? There's Han. There's Boba Fett. Coruscant. Like, just like the perspective of like looking close here, you can see like there's a 2-point perspective going this way, but then also all this shit up here. It's just really cool, right? There's Bosk there. I mean, these guys are in every single picture, and that's half the fun. Like, you go through and finding Chewbacca. What the fuck is it? Is that Chewie right there? I don't think so, because it looks like he has sunglasses on. And Chewie doesn't wear sunglasses. Like, Chewie is distinct because he doesn't have anything different. I mean, he has his bandolier, but that's how he's supposed to look. Like, with his, especially his face. His face is just a couple of dots, his eyeballs. I mean, is that Darth Vader up there? Not sure. Yeah, where's the Wookie, guys? Can you find him? You're like, fuck you, you went right by him. Yeah, but there's Coruscant. Mos Eisley. So much. I mean, there's kind of like this close-up of these guys there, and then it goes, you know, further and further away. The Star Destroyer, I thought this one was fun. You like seeing him through the back. Obviously, this isn't to scale. Like all these guys running over to this thing, blasting out asteroids. There's what are these called? Minox. There's fucking things that attach to the ship. There's Han right there. See, you would think that might be Chewie, but it's not. It's just some random Wookiee. His eyes are different, and his little bandolier is not the same. See this trash, and I don't know what's going on down in this corner. See, yeah, there's Chewbacca. See, like just two little dots for eyes. It's usually you can only see his head. It's rare that you'd see him, if ever, full body like that. This guy taking a shit in like an escape pod, and this guy just watching. And like the trash chute, you can like watch it go from here all the way through and just going out into space. There's that guy. Forget his name. Oh, sorry. Put it in camera. Talking to the Emperor right here. What is this guy doing? Is he fixing something or playing a video game? Cloud City. Of course, you gotta have Cloud City. This guy in a balloon. Oh, there's Darth Vader. Lando. Getting ready to freeze some motherfuckers. Ugnaughts. There's IG-88. There's Han. And again, you'd think like, where's the Millennium Falcon in this? You'd think it would have to be out here in the sky flying around, but sometimes it's just a little diagram. Maybe we'll find one. There's Bosk hiding back there. Who's this guy with his hat and his trench coat? There's Boba Fett. Echo Base, so we're back on Hoth. Cool, cool. I mean, what do you call it? Like just all the like drawing the schematics or the details on these X-wings and these ships back here. They look accurate. They look to scale. And there's Chewbacca there, in the corner. It's fucking crowded in here, right? And this is kind of cool. At the very bottom, you can see like the stormtroopers coming in and the rebels shooting at them. I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Ewoks, what are fucking Ewoks doing here? There's Han. What else we got? The Cantina back on Mos Eisley. Do 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 do. There's a fucking like Gungan stripper. That's creepy. That's something I never wanted to see. Of course, I never wanted to see what a Gungan was in my life in the first place. There's a hut. I don't know if that's Jabba himself. There's that guy. I keep forgetting his name. This fucker's still looking for droids. What the fuck is this? This guy poking his head out of this thing. That's not Chewie. This guy on a speeder is cool. Zooming by. Ewok Village. This one was hard for us to find Chewie. We eventually did find it, but we searched and searched, my wife and I, through this fucking Ewok Village so many times until we finally found him down here. His head poking out of the water. There's that guy checking out these ones that are sleeping. There's Han with one like snuggling up to him like they did in the movie. There's C-3PO being worshipped. This guy gliding down, that's cool. There's this fucker. Stormtroopers all abound. These two guys hanging out, this guy fishing. And what are they? What is that? Dewback? How'd that get there? Little Ewoks. I always love the Ewoks. People saying Return of the Jedi is stupid because of the Ewoks. I don't know. See, yeah, we were having trouble because we thought, like, was this Chewie? But no, he's got a vest on. And who's this guy? But yeah, that wasn't him. Jedi Temple. This already doesn't make chronological sense because, you know, Han and Chewie, Boba Fett, all these guys were not around. So what the fuck? I like this huge guy. He's trying to use the Force on this little rock, and this little guy using the Force on this big boulder. Size matters not. There's Yoda down here, and that must be Mace Windu. Like the Jedi Council. What else we got? Can we find? There's IG-88. There's that guy. Whatever that guy's name is. Those bounty hunters. I always forget their names. Oh, there's Han. Hanging out while these two Jedis, this Darth Maul looking motherfucker, fighting whoever this guy is. And this guy hanging on, losing his lightsaber. That's funny. What is this? Is this Groot? See that shit? Death Star. This one was fun. Again, you got like different perspectives going on here, and seeing like it's how, like being able to see inside it is fun. And the trash compactor down here. Stormtroopers freaking out. There's that fucker. There's that fucker. Like what are they watching down here? Looks like some samurai movie. This guy kicking a vending machine. There's like the mess hall or whatever. There's Greedo. He's shooting at whoever. Is that Luke? C-3PO up here. There's up in here. There's Darth Vader choking this fucker. What's going on out here? Is that a hang in there kitty poster? Then even higher, got the Red Guard, and there's the Emperor, and he's zapping somebody with Jesus. There's Leia getting ready to swing across. There's Obi-Wan putting down the shields as all these stormtroopers are running through. Somebody being tortured up there. Is that IG-88? Is that Dengar right there? Like all this shit is cool looking. The shuttle, the ties. There's Han. Some Ewoks in here. I don't know who these guys are. It's random rebels. And then underneath there's a skeleton and the Ewok trying to escape right there. Jabba's palace. Oh, shooter. There's the dancers, the singer, Sice Noodles. There's Princess Leia with Jabba there. And go down here. There's the Rancor pit. Hot girl hanging out with this dude. I don't know what this guy is. What's going on here? See, that's not Chewie. There's Boba Fett. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Imperial hangar. Like this TIE fighter's all fucked up. They're trying to fix it and get Darth Vader out. Trying to guide it in there. There's the Emperor down here. There's Han just hanging out in the middle of them. Oh, see, there's Chewie right there. My son, whenever we find him, he gets so excited. He points at it, because usually I have to point it out. And then he sees it, he looks and he smiles, and he looks at my wife and smiles, and he's like, you see it? So cute. There's IG-88 up here. This guy has like C-3PO's head. Kashyyyk. Yeah. Fucking A, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find him. I know my wife found him. She was actually been able to look at this more with my son. And she gets kind of like competitive with herself wanting to find him. There's Han. Look at all these fucking Wookiees. There's Boba Fett. This is like, I don't know if you ever read the Where's Waldo books. I did when I was a kid in like fucking 4th or 5th grade. And the very final one was Waldo in like a sea of Waldos. Like they were all, like they looked exactly the same. You had to find the one without a shoe or something. There's General Grievous up here. Was he ever on Kashyyyk? Yeah. This guy's trying to be like Doctor Doom. Battle Joy's down here. There's Bosk. No, wait, there's Bosk. Who's this? See, what's Stormtroopers and Battle Droids doing on Kashyyyk? Doesn't make sense. What are we trying to do here? There's that guy. Is that Dengar? So yeah, I don't know where Chewie is on the. Oh, there he is. I think that's him. So I was about to give up. Yeah, with the bandolier and the little dots for eyes. And then that's it. That's the last one. And then there's like this other checklist, other things you can find. A blue Mon Calamari, you know, on Hoth, the snowball fight, just random stuff to make you keep looking through. That's kind of cool. It's like when you play a video game and like you're trying to get all the achievements or the trophies or whatever. Yeah, more stuff to find on every single one. Jedi Temple, find Bausch the Bounty Hunter. Kashyyyk, find a squad of Trandoshians. And the hunt continues. So, there it is. Just something simple, something fun, something different to look at. Children's book, not a comic book. But I really love these things. Like all the art, the little details in these different things. Like I said, you can just stare at these and look at things forever. So, thank you for watching. Tell me about your memories with Where's Waldo? Did anybody else watch those or read those books, look through them? They're usually bigger books. This is luckily a size of a comic book, more or less. So, all right. Thank you everybody for watching, and as always, I will see you on the next video.